Well, I hope you're able to stay dry throughout some of the day today because much like yesterday, we started off with rain and quite heavy rain at some points as well throughout the day. We're still monitoring rain as we're coming now on into the evening. Widespread across the area here. Well, more like you got a little bit of a band here and then you got this big old band kind of arching back over here. We'll take a look right now over here at this one just north of Bay Springs and Lewin off to the west of Newton right now, kind of moving on through. It's just, well, not moving really, but it's kind of forming right here, just kind of sitting along this area right now, producing some quite heavy rain just off to the east of Bay Springs right now. So if you're in that area, you might want to grab an umbrella, but then again, I'd be remiss if I didn't tell all of you to grab an umbrella heading on this evening, whether you're headed back to church or maybe going out to supper or something like that. Grab your umbrella as you're heading on into the overnight. You'll certainly need it. Off right now, you see this one kind of riding right up the state line right here, just off to the west of Butler right now, east of Quitman as well. Dropping some pretty significant rain right along the state line as well. Still throughout the area. We'll continue to see this rain throughout the evening right now. Over more towards the north up in Philadelphia and DeKalb. Rain moving out for right now, but could still see some showers later on into the evening as well. I'll time that out for you here in just a minute in our future cast. But as of right now, temperatures kind of a widespread across the board right now, but more of us in those mid to upper 70s. We only really got up into those lower 80s today. If you didn't see too terribly much rain, more of us than not in those upper 70s instead. That combination of heavy cloud cover and the significant rain that we got throughout the day today certainly put a damper on those temps, kind of pumping the brakes, but some of us are even lower than that. Check that out in Livingston, 72 right now. Definitely some significant rain in some places caused those temperatures to not get nearly as high today as we thought they would. Dropping into the overnight tonight, back down into those upper 60s, lower 70s for the overnight. Rain still persisting into the overnight, 50% chance of rain and showers overnight tonight. Coming into tomorrow, temperatures rising from those low 70s, early rain throughout the morning. Thunderstorms possible throughout the day as well, but that rain does start to taper off as we head into the afternoon. Once again, temperatures tomorrow in those upper 70s, lower 80s. Again, much like what we saw today, much like what we saw Saturday, kind of third time's the charm here kind of thing, but you can tell that rain chance backs off as we're moving throughout the day on Monday. And I'll time that out for you here now. Take a look at our future cast. You can see kind of how the model is grasping the image right now throughout the area. Coming into the 6 o'clock hour, rain kind of in this little backstrap right here with some right up through the sort of central area of I-20 right there. As we're coming on into the overnight, rain continues, but the rain moves from kind of over here on the state line more towards the central part of the area now as well. Rain continues through the overnight into Monday morning. The heaviest parts now moving off to our west, more into the Jackson area over there now as well. Rain throughout the day on Monday, throughout the morning, clears by the afternoon some, though we can still see some showers into the afternoon, but the heaviest stuff now moving off to the west of Jackson. Coming into the overnight hours, though, of Monday into Tuesday, rain completely backing off. We're seeing clearing skies on into Tuesday morning, partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies throughout Tuesday morning with a chance of rain in the afternoon, but you can tell by the time we're getting through Monday into the rest of the week, rain chances dip drastically as we're heading through Tuesday and into Wednesday and Thursday as well. As for the tropics, we're still tracking out Tropical Depression Gordon right now, expected to make a hard right turn back out into the North Atlantic for right now, so we're not really worried about that one, but just recently coined by the National Weather Service, potential tropical cyclone 8. We're monitoring that as it moves up and into the into the Carolinas and northern Georgia there. So we'll continue to monitor this over the next several days. Other than that, we're not really seeing any of the tropical activity, so we'll take a look for a little closer to home at our next 7 days. Temperatures in those lower 80s tomorrow and back into the mid and upper 80s heading into Tuesday and Wednesday. Rain clears out for the latter half of the week, keeping us in the upper 80s, lower 90s with no chance of rain heading into the latter part of next week and into next